Hi guys, I'm back. Welcome back. I don't really know what today's video is gonna be about. I was kind of just looking and thinking, and honestly, I wanted this filter thing to okay, I think it's working. I don't know. It it's like way above my head, but it's whatever. Anyways, but today's video is going to be about the art of being alone, or learning how to be comfortable being alone. Because one thing I notice about myself is that I'm alone a lot. Well, recently I've been alone a lot, since right now I'm kind of on like summer break, but I'm still taking summer classes, and I have a lot of free time, and so this is also one of the reasons why I started a YouTube channel. But I kind of wanted to give a little bit of advice about how to be comfortable with being alone and being alone with yourself, because in all honesty, you only have yourself. You are your own person, you are living your own life, and you're the one who is embodying, you know, every aspect of you. And so it's like you might as well make it someplace that is okay living, if that makes sense. Like, you're the only person in your head, and so you might as well make it a comfortable and someplace that you enjoy. And so I feel like with being alone, a lot of people feel as though it's something that is so like suffocating and depressing, and at times it really does. I feel like, in a sense, that like no one cares about me, or that I have no one, or that, just there's no one who even like loves or cares about me. But I try to like flip that into a positive sense and understand the fact that like I have myself, and that is okay. It is okay to have only yourself, all right? And I understand, like, humans, like, biologically, you actually do need connection, and you need at least some sort of like human interaction. But if you don't really have friends, or if you don't really have anyone that you're dating or you're talking to, that is okay. That is perfectly fine. I don't understand why it's like such a big deal if you're not dating someone, or if you're not talking to someone, or if you don't have some place to go, like a club or hiking or something with someone. Like, you don't have to do every single activity with someone. You can go by yourself. Of course, be safe and make the right choices, but like, it is okay to do things alone. That is perfectly fine. And for your mental health, it is very important that you do talk to someone. Even though, yes, I said, it's okay to, be alone and to do things alone, still try to talk to someone. I'm talking about like on an everyday aspect. Like, it's okay if you spend a lot of your time alone and by yourself, but in those feelings, or those like pieces of time, at least try to talk to someone, try to say hi, because at the very least that could give you, it's a lot more refreshing to actually talk to someone and to actually be open about your feelings and stuff. Because keeping it all in your head, or keeping it all to yourself, sometimes it's important to have like at least some kind of like outside perspective or outside advice, or somebody that can at least tell you what you need to hear. Because sometimes we kind of just like trick ourselves, or like let ourselves think what we want to think, instead of actually like letting ourselves know what is important. So that's another thing. Other thing about being alone, and that is even a lot better, is that you really don't have to worry about a lot of people. Sorry, but I don't like being responsible for other people's emotions. I also don't like being perceived. I don't like people having opinions about me. I don't like people telling me what to do. I say that in such a like a bratty way, but like, I'm talking about like, I just don't like people telling me things sometimes. I like people, don't get me wrong, but like, sometimes I just don't like when people say things that I don't like. That's just it. And with being alone, there's no one to tell me not to do something that I want to do, you know? I'm just kidding. Be safe. Obviously, be smart. Don't just do things just because you want to do them. Obviously, do things that are responsible, and do things that are not going to put you or anyone else in harm's way, and be safe. Still do what you want, but at the same time, don't do what you want. Like, still be smart. Like, duh. The other thing about being alone is you kind of have a lot more time to yourself to understand yourself and to learn how to love yourself. I have been on decades long journey on learning how to love myself and unlearn the things that people have said to me before in the past. And with being alone, I'm kind of just stuck with myself, and as I'm talking to myself, I'm starting to learn more about the type of things that I love, the type of things that I support, and the type of things that I don't agree with, whether that is in religion or with societal issues or with different topics. There's so many different areas, and with being by yourself, you're also able to like educate yourself and learn a lot more about the world around you as a whole. And even, one second. Once again, I'm filming in a public area, and I have to be considerate about other people. But yeah, okay, yeah. With being alone, you're able to educate yourself a lot more and also learn a lot more about yourself, which is a great opportunity because you always have to. I feel like, okay, here's my philosophy. As a human, you either evolve or you die. Okay, and I was talking about this with someone, and we were talking about how like life is always about growth, and as humans you need to always grow. There's no such thing as like aging or reaching some kind of like end goal or like end state of the way you are, the way you want to live. Like, that doesn't even exist. And I talked about this before in one of my other videos about how like you continue to grow and grow and grow and grow and evolve until you die. There is no like set in stone goal or set in stone like final way of life or of living where it's like you end up reaching that state of like peace or contentment. That never exists. You are never going to be 100% ready. You are never going to be 100% perfect. You are never going to be 100% like that, I hope this makes sense. But you always continue to grow and evolve until you die. You always have to choose to grow and evolve until you die. Or you either choose to evolve or you die. Meaning you either choose to grow as a person, change whatever you want about yourself, do whatever you want. One second. Okay, anyways, so yeah, you either choose to evolve you choose to either evolve and grow as a person, or you choose to die. There is no, like, I say die, I mean staying stagnant and staying who you are, and then up until you die. Like saying, like doing the same things that doesn't bring you joy or doesn't fulfill you, and then you die. Like that's kind of what I mean by evolve or die. There's two sides to it. And so with being alone and trying to evolve, I think the best way to do it is by also being very careful about the type of things that you surround yourself with while you're choosing to evolve. I'm talking about like with influence and with media and with also people as well, and making that choice in your life that you want to grow is such an amazing thing, but comes in so many different paths. There's so many different ways you can grow as a person. You can grow in your career, you can grow in your mentality, you can grow in your way of living, even your food. It doesn't even matter. Just choose to grow as a person, not only physically but mentally. Choose to grow. But when you make that choice to grow and evolve, doing it alone like tends to get a bit tricky, because you're trying to make yourself not better in a sense, or yes, better, but like you're also trying your best to keep yourself stabilized, you know. And the reason why I use the word stabilized is because life is always, you can never control what happens in your life. You can't control what happens in your life, and you definitely can't control who says what to you or who does what to you or whatever, but you can always control how you react to it. And that's what I mean by like having that stability or obtaining that stability, that as you're growing as a person and so many things are changing around you, including yourself, it's important to at least have some type of like mental groundness or way that you can communicate with yourself to keep yourself stabilized. You can do this through journaling, through affirmations. You can do this through paying attention to what kind of music you listen to, the type of food you eat. I can't stress this enough. Take care of yourself. You must take care of yourself or you will die. Okay? Not only physically, but also mentally. You have to take care of yourself. Okay? Yes, being alone sucks sometimes, and that's why you need you need to surround yourself with things that you love, with things that you care about, and with things that like aren't going to hurt you mentally or emotionally. Like, for example, the biggest thing that I can give advice on is probably social media. Social media is a drug, okay? It's very addictive. I use social media way too many times in my day. There's never a time where I'm not scrolling or I don't have some kind of like influence or stimulation towards my brain, okay? Now, if you're on social media a lot and you know that you probably want to get off of social media, but you know you can't, at least try to have restrictions or pay very, very close attention to the type of things that you watch or you listen on social media, okay? For one, I hate, I don't even look at like red pill content or like any streamers unless it's like queso or someone that's actually like funny and entertaining and doesn't use like fake drama to like get views, like that type of thing. I don't watch those. I only like following things and people that I like, things that are like aesthetically pleasing, things that don't really get me like irked or irritated, only things that are like beneficial to you, okay? And here's one way you can do it, all right? On Instagram, there is, I feel like people forget about this a lot, which is weird, but on Instagram, there's like a drop down menu on, like when you click on, there's like a little drop down where you can either do following or favorites, okay, where it kind of personalizes your feed to show who you're following. And then if you want to do even more damage control, you can literally only favorite accounts that you resonate with or accounts that you like, so that you only see things, or you only see content based off of the things that you like, okay? That's if you're just like social media addicted and you can't get off of it. But like the second you notice or you feel like you're getting rage baited through your phone, turn it off. Turn it off or scroll past it or report it or something. I don't know. But just don't pay attention to that type of stuff, because it really just like kills you on the inside. It's not really, there's no benefit to like watching that sort of thing. Or like sometimes I'll just see like people's giving their opinion about things as like, it really, one, it doesn't even matter, or two, it's not even that deep. Like, there's a lot of things where it's just like, it's really not that deep, or like you don't really need to waste your time and energy about it. So just pay attention to like what you look at on social media. Other thing, get off of your phone. Try to get off of your phone as much as possible. Try to at least read a book. Read, literally read fiction or non-fiction. Like, if you want to read fiction can take you in so many different, one second. Okay, yeah, fiction can take you in so many other different directions, and something that you can really, really enjoy. So learn how to, or you can learn new things by reading nonfiction as well. Learn psychology, learn dark psychology, learn about creepy stuff, learn anything that you want. You can expand your brain using your phone, using your iPad, using your TV, using a book, using anything. Literally, with being alone, you can also learn so much. It's amazing. What else? Also, yeah, just try your best if you're being alone. Learn how to take care of yourself while you're alone, because you are the person that you're going to be with you're the person that you are with 100% of the time. You're born by yourself, and you're gonna die by yourself. So during that time, make sure you're somebody that you like to be around. And if you're not, that is okay. You can change that. You try to grow as much as possible, try to evolve as much as possible, and it's okay to do it alone. It's okay to be alone. It's okay to do things alone. Of course, just be safe and do things that is not going to harm you or other people. Okay? It's pretty simple, you know. Life is going to take you in so many different directions and ways, and if you're by yourself, that's okay. Find somebody to talk to if you really, really need it. Find someone to talk to. If you don't have friends, try to make some new friends as well. That's okay. But in the days that you are alone, be alone with someone that you love and that you like. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoy this video. I like making types of videos like this. I want to probably make more. So if there's anything that you guys want me to talk about or give advice, kind of, let me know. But I love you all. Bye.